When in Rome.
When in Rome, what?
Okay, day one of Rome is in the books. We started in Rome.
And it was a doozy of a day. Why, Deb?
Because if you had told us,
If you had told us a couple of years ago when we were planning this trip that while you were going to be in Rome, it was going to be the once every 25-year Jubilee, combined with the exact day of the inauguration of a brand new pope,
we probably would have not done this.
we would have started in a different part of Italy. If you can imagine the amount of people flowing through the streets of Rome right now, it's insane.
Yeah, it's crazy. But before we get to all that, can we
It makes Disney look like a picnic. I can see that because I'm from Orlando. Disney looks like a picnic compared to this.
There's millions of
It's
people
crazy.
there,
It's
for
great.
sure. But before we get to that, can we just take a second to go back to how this trip started at the TWA
Oh, yeah.
hotel?
So we flew from Orlando up to JFK.
JFK, and inside JFK is this super cool 1960s retro style hotel called the TWA Hotel. It used to be the TWA Terminal.
Yeah.
I think back in the day.
They renovated it and turned it into an actual hotel now. You can go up if you've got a long layover and you're staying overnight. Highly recommend hanging at the TWA Hotel.
What is the word do you think that encapsulates everything about the TWA Hotel?
One word I'm going to tell you is nostalgia.
Yeah, it's got to be
The
it.
nostalgia was pegging at a plus 65. It was amazing. It was a throwback to a day when people traveled in a very different style than we're accustomed to today.
Yeah, and I think it really kind of set the tone for where we started this trip, because now we've gone back further in time.
Yes. Yeah. Now we're back in ancient times.
But wait, a little side story that just because I think it ties into the Italy thing too.
Mm-hmm.
While we were in at the TWA Hotel, we had breakfast and we met Candace, who was our server. And Candace said something so great that we just had to share it. So Mike ordered coffee, and when she brought the coffee, she brought him a little bit of steamed milk. And she said to him, I just wanted to let you know I brought you a little bit of steamed milk because her grandmother always would say, like, why would you order coffee and then bring somebody cold milk to put in it? Because her grandmother, Candace's grandmother, who's from the Dominican Republic, used to say, coffee isn't a drink, it's a moment.
And that just kind of became a tone setter for what was to come.
Yes.
And granted, this is only day one, but as we're going to tell you in a minute here, some of the things that, of course, you got to see when you're in Rome. I want you to take a moment and notice the number of people around each of these things. It was hard, really, to get into anything.
Yeah, we could.
We got in early this morning after
Yep.
being up all night, because really, who can sleep on a plane?
Yeah, because we didn't do the lie down seats. That's not, couldn't do that.
We were lucky enough to get an early check-in.
Yep.
So our first stop was lunch.
Yep.
And we went to this great place that my cousin Robin told me about. She said, while you're there, look for Umberto. He knows me, trusts me, and order the spaghetti and clams. And I'm thinking, with the amount of people in here that are running through this
Yeah,
city,
this place was nuts.
no way.
But we found Umberto.
We found Umberto.
Got a picture with him.
Got a pic. My cousin Robin sent me a picture with Umberto.
Showed it to him.
And just to return the favor, I took a picture with him and sent it back to her. And guess what? She was only here a couple months ago, and he remembered her like it was yesterday.
Yeah, the restaurant was called For Fiumi.
For Fiumi.
For Fiumi, and it was in a place called Piazza Navona.
Navona,
Right? I got all
Yep.
that right?
which is famous for the big fountain.
Can you
Fountain.
Can you hold a fountain if it doesn't actually
It's
have
supposed to be a fountain, but it was under renovation. So
big gate around it, which makes it kind of hard to get
it's
some video.
still,
But
it's still beautiful. The sculpture is incredible. And I mean, this is unlike any trip we've ever taken.
Yeah, I
Everything is coming at us thousands of miles an hour. And we're just taking it all in.
and from from there, we went to the Pantheon, which that is kind of mind-blowing. Also, we couldn't get inside of it.
We
but
couldn't get
we couldn't get anywhere near it.
you couldn't get to the line that got to the line that got you inside. So as you're seeing, we got some video of it from the outside.
I mean, just standing next to something that's like
1900 years old.
It's mind-bending.
Temple built for the gods.
And then we made our way to the most popular thing that probably,
Because-
well, not in this area, where we are, the most popular thing, right?
When in Rome, right?
Yeah.
You do what everybody does. Well, everybody, and I mean the whole city, goes to the Trevi Fountain.
That's
Who
right.
doesn't go to the Trevi Fountain? You gotta take the coin and throw it over your shoulder, and I get it.
And we couldn't get anywhere near being able to do that. So we hope, though, maybe tonight after dinner, we're gonna get closer, because they say at night it's not as crowded. So we'll see.
And it's a little prettier and then maybe a little calmer. And if we do get that video, we'll share it in tomorrow's.
Yes, but for now, our first day in Italy and in Rome was incredible.
It was a success. I'm gonna drink a little wine, have a little dinner, and the food. By the way, I can't say enough about the lunch. I mean, that was one meal right off the plane, and it was maybe the best pasta I've ever had. Of course, first some clams on there. You can't go wrong, really.
So stay tuned. We have a lot more coming your way.
Salute! 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 Woo!